Portland leading by 5. Inside, Abdia. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Seth Curry.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And he makes both free throws. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Here's Simons. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The guard rising up, Simons, with some thunder of his own.
2 minutes remaining, first 2 minutes.
Pass to Williams to win the run. And that one's long. Portland leading by 9. Now Ayton. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
And you watch Shaedon Sharpe, Brent, the talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league. The potential of Shaedon Sharpe is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Good D by Sharpe.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul of the game. And Charlotte making a change here. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Simons. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Back to man. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's man from deep. Rebounded by Kamari. Trailblazers lead by 8. Pass to Abdia. Now Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And here's Simons. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. To the left side wing. Here's Kamari. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 7. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Here's Miller. Portland with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Sharp with it. And he banks in the layup. Sharp's got 6 points. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Here's Smith. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Gibson. It's blocked.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, who's committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Down low. And the jam by Walker.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Smith. Will it go? And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Out of bounds. Hornets ball.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
It's good.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Ball.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Here's Henderson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
I got ball.
Here's Henderson.
Get out of the way!
Wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Walker's shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 19-6 run. And here's Grant from the arc. Fires in the triple. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Walker with some nice D. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.